Hello crafters, and welcome to another card video here at my YouTube channel. Today I'm working on some Collegiate cards, so I wanted to share some of them with you. The layout I'm going to be showing you today is simple and great for beginners looking for a start to making cards. If you're interested in seeing how my other Collegiate cards turned out, be sure to head over to my Instagram or check out my website. To begin our card for today, I'm going to need an A2 sized white card base. There will be a few layers added on top of this base, and I have already cut them down to size. The red layer measures 4 by 5 1/4 inches, and the polka dot layer measures 3 3/4 by 5 inches. I'm going to adhere these layers onto my card base using my ATG by Scotch. Once the layers have been adhered, I'm going to cut a strip for my sentiment that will measure 1.5 inches thick. I'm going to be adhering this down towards the bottom of my card, but I first want to add white faux stitching around the red border. I'm doing this with a white gel pen. Now that my faux stitching has been completed, I'm ready to move on to my sentiment. Before I heat emboss this strip, I'm going to apply a little bit of baby powder with a paintbrush to get rid of the static. If you don't have a powder bag on hand, this works great. For my sentiment, I am using a cursive looking thank you stamp from Simon Says Stamps Mini Thanks stamp set. I'm going to stamp it in Versamark ink and use a white embossing powder. I'm making sure that all the excess powder falls into my coffee filter for easy cleanup. Once my sentiment has been heat set, I'm ready to place it on my card. I want to add some dimension to this piece, so I'm going to cut out a piece of fun foam to place behind it to pop it up some. After I adhere my sentiment near the bottom right side of my card, I'm ready to add the finishing touches with some baker's twine. I'm first going to unravel some of the twine and wrap it around my card to see how much I need. The twine needs to wrap around the front of the card once and then have extra on either end to tie into a bow towards the top. Tying the bow is going to give me 2 lines of twine that run vertically on my card. I could tie them so that the lines run parallel to each other, but I am choosing to cross them over each other. Once I have positioned my twine and bow where I want them, I'm going to add a drop of adhesive underneath the bow and on the back side of the front of my card to keep the twine in place. And that's it for today's Collegiate card. If you enjoyed this tutorial, feel free to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. If you'd like to see more of my cards, feel free to head over to www.papercraftingbyG.com. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to share more with you soon.